Good afternoon. It is 4 p.m. here in South Korea. I am Arirang News. AI anchor, Arirang. Consumer prices in South Korea once again rose by over 3% on year last month, mainly due to higher prices for agricultural products and unstable oil prices. According to data released by Statistics Korea on Wednesday, the country's consumer price index, a key gauge of inflation, rose 3.1% in February compared to the same month a year ago. Prices for agricultural products, energy, industrial products, and services were all up on year in February, with agricultural products and energy mainly driving the overall increase, rising 11.4% and 4.9% respectively. South Korea's foreign reserves fell slightly in February. Data released by the Bank of Korea on Wednesday shows that the country's foreign exchange reserves, a barometer of its financial stability, came to over $415 billion at the end of February. It was down by $30 million from the previous month, marking the second straight month that foreign reserves have fallen. Korea's central bank attributed the fall to the dollar index, which climbed 0.6% last month against major currencies, subsequently lowering the value of non-dollar assets. And as of the end of January, South Korea is the world's ninth largest holder of foreign reserves. South Korea's Navy and Marine Corps servicemen are participating in this year's multinational joint exercise, Cobra Gold, in Thailand. The exercise includes the joint training of around 40 elite recon personnel from South Korea, the US, and Thailand. It also involves maximizing operational capabilities and how to fight and survive in jungle environments. Also included in the Cobra Gold exercise were humanitarian activities, such as building school buildings for local children. The South Korean Marine Corps said Wednesday that the servicemen will return home on March 17. In Gaza, where the 3 days of negotiations with Hamas over a ceasefire in the region have failed to achieve a breakthrough. The failed attempt comes less than a week before the start of the Muslim holy month of Ramadan, that often heightens Israeli-Palestinian tensions linked to access to Al-Aqsa Mosque, a major holy site in Jerusalem. Over the past 2 days, international mediators, including the US, Egypt, and Qatar, have been pressuring Hamas to provide a list of hostages that they will release as the initial move in a phased ceasefire agreement with Israel. However, Hamas has refused to provide such a list, and the two sides are also far apart on other aspects of any deal. The UN says a comprehensive ceasefire is crucial, as a quarter of Gaza's population is facing starvation. Meanwhile, the Hamas negotiators agreed on Tuesday to stay for at least one more day of talks. An appeals court in Montenegro has overturned an earlier decision to extradite Terraform Labs co-founder Do Kwon to the US to face fraud charges. The appellate court's website on Tuesday showed that it had accepted the disgraced crypto entrepreneur's appeal and decided to send the case back to trial. The court said there was no clear and reasonable basis for the earlier decision over whether South Korea or the US submitted the extradition request first, raising the possibility that Kwon could be extradited to his home country. The High Court in Podgorica earlier ruled that Kwon should be extradited to the US, where he is facing fraud charges. That is all for today. Thanks for watching.